It's time for Skyview High School Sports, a presentation of 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan, and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Good evening and welcome to Skyview High School. It's the home of the Skyview Bobcats, as the Skyview Bobcats, 3-3 on the season, are hosting the Judge Memorial Bulldogs, who are 3-4 on the season, as we are on day 2 of the Rod Tueller Classic that involves most of the high schools in the area: Green Canyon, Mountain Crest, Ridgeline, Skyview are all involved in this tournament. Or it's not really a tournament because the teams just rotate, but this is day 2, Skyview hosting Judge Memorial tonight, as the Bobcats are coming off a win over Twin Falls last night in a nail-biter. Skyview gets the victory over Twin Falls last night. It was 47-45, as the Bobcats made a couple of defensive stops down the stretch. They had a double-digit lead. They gave it away, but then Jace Lillywhite had the finishing still there at the end of the game, and the Bobcats were able to dribble it out, as Twin Falls, their point guard, Hess, really got hot in that second half there in the fourth quarter and got Twin Falls the lead, but Skyview came back in that game. And as far as for the Bulldogs last night, they were at Ridgeline. They led the whole game until the last 2 seconds of the game. Ridgeline had the ball and actually called a timeout, set up a play. They got it into the corner and made a three-pointer at the buzzer, and they got the victory 52-51. The Riverhawks prevail in Millville last night and against Judge. And the crazy thing about that Ridgeline game, that was their first lead of the game, was the victory, and it was the only three-point shot that they made the whole game. So this Judge Memorial team is looking to get back on track against the Skyview Bobcats, and they've definitely got the talent to do that. This is a team that is a very big team. It's a little reminiscent of the Skyview Bobcat state championship team with the Davis brothers a couple of years ago, because they just had length. The Skyview did when they ran that matchup zone. That's kind of like what Judge has. They've got guys 6'5", 6'6" across the board here. A lot of them, there's a couple of guards that are 6 foot, 5'11", but most of them are 6'5" or 6'6". So, I mean, and from talking to Dave Simmons, who does the Ridgeline games, he told me that not only are they tall, but their wingspan is long, and so it just creates problems for opposing teams. But they are the defending 3A state champions as well. So Maple Mountain, they defeated them. Looking through their schedule, they started the season, the Bulldogs did, with a couple of losses to Layton Christian Academy and Orem, but then they got back onto the winning ways as they won 3 in a row: Maple Mountain, Weber, and Jordan. Then they lost to Alta, and then, of course, last night to Ridgeline. So, again, they're tall, they've got great wingspans, and it will be a problem for the Bobcats, who are starting to find their groove a little bit, but still the lack of practices for the Bobcats is what they've had to deal with. They've got a game tomorrow against the Madison Bobcats from Rexburg, Idaho, up at the Spectrum. That game is at 2:30. And we'll be on the air. But then after that, the next couple of games, they have a game on the 9th on Monday down at Wasatch. And then the following week, on the 16th, the Bobcats will be at Cottonwood. So they'll have a whole couple weeks there to get a bunch of practices in, and that will be good for this Bobcat team as they're trying to find a leader. Zach Oxborough seems to be the one taking control as he's averaging double digits so far for the Bobcats. And then you've got others that are trying to find their way still, it seems like, or at least with the scoring. Oxborough averaging 15 points per game. McCade Roll is right there at 10. And then after that, Guthrie is got his average up to about 8 points a game for the Bobcats. Chance Wilson at about 5. So the Bobcats just filling things out still, trying to figure out who's the leader on that team and who's going to take control. Jace Lillywhite leads the team in rebounds with 6 a game for the Bobcats, and they're going to need all that rebounding against a team that's got some length to them. And they're led, as you look at their scoring leaders, you've got JJ, who is a 6'3" senior guard. He's averaging 15 points a game. Then you've got Deng, who is averaging 14 points a game, and Allure, who's averaging 13 points a game. Deng is 6'5", and Allure is 6'6". So, again, this will be a tough test for the Bobcats, but this Rod Tueller Classic is just an opportunity to see some different talent across the state of Utah and some teams from Idaho, and then just have the opportunity to play in the Spectrum and have that opportunity to play at a Division I level stadium. So should be a good one tonight as we're getting closer to tip-off. Both teams are out on the court. And again, we want to thank Adams Wealth Advisors. They are the sponsor that powers your video experience on CashValleyDaily.com. Expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. So we appreciate them and all that they do sponsoring Skyview basketball here on 1390 AM, 106.9 FM The Fan. Also coming up, as we have the starting lineups, we will talk about our other sponsor, one of the other sponsors, the Logo Shop. They're the sponsor of our uniform check, and we will talk about that right around tip-off, but they can put their logo on it, your logo on about anything. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Trust the Logo Shop. They logo stuff. A proud sponsor of Skyview Athletics here on The Fan. So we're going to step aside while they do the national anthem, and then when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll talk more about this game. But again, it's the Skyview Bobcats taking on the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. That's all coming up next, right here on The Fan.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics, we made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Majok Dang, a 6'5" senior, and JJ Apajang, a 6'3" senior. Number 11, Ayman Ismail, 6'3" junior. Number 12, a 6'5" senior, Dang Dang. And number 42, AJ Peak, a 6'3" junior. That's your starting lineup for the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. And I apologize with the pronunciation. I'm doing my best. So for the Skyview Bobcats, starting Tyson Bradley, number 0, 6'5" senior. Number 3, McCade Roll, a 6' junior. Number 24, a 6'4" senior, Matt Hyatt. Number 33, a 6'2" junior, Zach Oxborough. And number 35, a 6'3" senior, Chance Wilson. So that's your starting lineups for the Skyview Bobcats. So Matt Hyatt gets a start. Zach Oxborough and Chance Wilson, like we mentioned. And for the Bulldogs, they are tall and athletic, like we mentioned. But again, our Logo Shop is a sponsor of the uniform check for the Skyview Bobcats. They're in all white jerseys and white shorts with silver numerals in the Bobcats across their chest. And for the Bulldogs, they're in all red shorts, red jerseys, and yellow or gold for the colors and the numbers. So the Bobcats get the tip, and McCade Roll's going right to left on your radio dial towards Preston. He goes to the right side. Zach Oxborough gets it down low to Chance Wilson, lays it up and in on the dribble play. Zach Oxborough was wide open for 3 too, but that back screen to Chance Wilson got him open, and they didn't really attempt to block it. 2-0 Skyview, 30 seconds into the game. They're passing around the perimeter right now. Long 3 on the left side, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Peak, and he just laid it up and in. JJ missed the long 3, and we're tied at 2. McCade Roll on the left wing. Judge Memorial's in a man-to-man. McCade Roll goes to the right side. Here's Hyatt at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Chance Wilson, left side 3, short, no good. Rebound comes down to Majok. He hands it back off to JJ. Left side, they work it into the corner. Then on the wing, a drive by Dang. And he passes inside on a back cut to Ismail. And Ismail puts it in. Nice assist. 4-2, Bulldogs, 6:40 here in the first quarter. Handoff to Oxborough. He's guarded there by Majok. Long 3, left side, McCade Roll. Oh, he's got it. That was on the left wing. I thought he was too far back, but he drilled that one as he set his feet. Nothing but nylon. 5-4 Bobcats. Around the perimeter, the ball goes. Now to the high post. Dang has to kick it back out. Gets it off to Majok. And then outside, a long 3 by Dang is no good as it hit the backboard and came off to the Bobcats. McCade Roll on the right side, brings it down. He gets his man up in the air, but he has to pass it back to Bradley. Hand off to Matt Hyatt on the right side. Now to the left side, McCade Roll drives, gets in the lane, just went up short off the front iron. Here come the Bulldogs. Ding Ding gets it down quickly. Shot on the way, no good by JJ. Rebound comes to McCade Roll. He gets it across the timeline and it's knocked away by JJ. He sprints down the floor and slams it home with authority. JJ took off with one hand and throws it down, and the Bulldogs got the lead back 6-5. 5:23 left in the first quarter, 6-5 as McCade rolls in the front court. Goes to the left side to Oxborough, down low to Chance, gets it across the lane to Hyatt, takes a couple dribbles and it's blocked away and knocked out of bounds, last touched by Hyatt, and Ding Ding was the one that knocked that loose. It'll be Bulldogs basketball, and it's Ismail. So here comes JJ bringing it up the left side. Gets across the timeline with 5:05 left to play. 6-5 Bulldogs lead. Fakes the pass, a three's on the way by JJ, and he's got it. He came to the top of the three-point line, faked the pass, and then just set his feet, drilled the three. 9-5. McCade Roll misses on the drive, and then on the rebound, the Bulldogs have it, and a foul's called as they tried to tie him up. So it will go on McCade Roll. So Roll's had a couple of drives into the lane. He just hasn't finished as he's just kind of scooped it up there, and it hit the front of the iron, and the Bulldogs have gotten the rebound. 9-5 lead for the Bulldogs, largest lead of the game. As JJ goes to the right side, throws it cross court left side for three. On the way, good. Ismail puts it in. He's got 5, and it's 12-5 now for the Bulldogs. 4:18 left here in the first quarter. Skyview got off to a quick start, and now it's slowed down. They turn it over. Ding Ding takes it, goes all the way down, and he slams it home with 2 hands. There's that athleticism and the long arms as he just stole it away as they tried to get it to Bradley in the high post. 14-5 now. McCade Roll to Oxborough. He's yet to score. Oxborough takes it out, gives it back to McCade Roll on the right side. Trying to break down the defender. They switch. Chance Wilson gets it. Nice pass to Tyson Bradley, who lays it up with the left hand. Great pass by Chance Wilson, finding a cutting Bradley, who laid it up on the left side. 14-7 with 3:36 on the clock. Bulldogs get it in, but they turn it over. Skyview's got it. McCade Roll across the timeline. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it over to Tyson Bradley in the corner. Now to Hyatt. Hyatt hands it off. Good rotation defense by the Bulldogs. McCade left side, layup, around the rim, good. So Roll's got 5. McCade Roll attacking the basket. He's been getting into the lane. That's the 3rd or 4th time, and this time it goes in. Just under 3 minutes in the first quarter, 14-9 Bulldogs. Liam Guthrie to check in next, dead ball. JJ drives, looks like he's getting hammered, no call. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Oxborough fights for it and does get it. He saved it on the baseline, got it to McCade Roll. Roll brings it up across the timeline, gets into the lane again, and he's fouled. McCade Roll showing the handles, getting around his defender, Ismail, and Ismail picks up the foul. So 14-9 Bulldogs. Easton Mills will come in as well. So Easton Mills and Guthrie come in. Chance Wilson and Bradley go out. It's 14-9 Bulldogs. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig here with you. Shane Larson running the camera for us. Hyatt can't get it in. That gets it to Easton Mills. Nope, it's stolen away. That was close to 5 seconds anyway. Ismail brings it down, gets it off to JJ. JJ crosses over the defender, gets around Hyatt, goes up, layup good. Nice handles there by JJ. So he's got 7 as he had Matt Hyatt on skates that time. Timeout, Judge, with 2:21 here in the first quarter. It's 16-9 Bulldogs. We're going to step aside and take a quick break and be back right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look, made you look.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. 16-9 is the score. The Bulldogs lead the Bobcats with 2:21 here in the first quarter on the second day of the Rod Tueller Classic. So for the Bobcats on the floor, it's Hyatt, Roll, Guthrie, Oxborough, and Mills. Roll brings it across the timeline, goes to the left wing to Oxborough. He's going to get a screen from Mills. He pops for three. He's got it. The leading scorer for the Bobcats has his first bucket of the night. Nice screen by Mills, and it's 16-12 Bulldogs with 2:02 to play. They hand it off as Skyview comes out. No, they're still in a man. JJ has it. Tried to go around Guthrie. Three-pointer left side, no good. Rebound to Oxborough. Comes down across the timeline. Now he's going to accelerate, but he gets cut off. Now to Hyatt. Hands it off to Guthrie, who fakes a three. No, he's going to take it, and it's good. Guthrie off the bench. Back-to-back threes by the Bobcats, and they are cutting the lead down to 1 with 1:30 here in the quarter. So the Bobcats on a 6-0 run. They trail 16-15 with 1:22. JJ around his back dribble, loses the ball. McCade Roll has it. They've got the fast break to Easton Mills. Layup left side. He's fouled, and it's good. Easton Mills finishes with a push in the back, Ryan.
Well, and that time they just got up the floor and don't let Judge get back and set up any defense. I think that's when the Bobcats are their best this year, is when they're in transition.
So the Bobcats, Hyatt's going to come out and Tatum Sager's in, but the Bobcats have a lead, 17-16, and they're on an 8-0 run, and they still have the free throw coming up by Mills for the three-point play. 1:14 here in the opening quarter. Mills free throw up and good. So he's finished the three-point play. A mini burst here for the Bobcats, a 9-0 run, and they lead by 2, 18-16. So now to JJ. He gets it off. Nice dribble drive down the right side, throws it over, and it's thrown out of bounds. The drive by Dang, and he threw it out, but a miscommunication there on the outside, so Bobcats can add to this 8-0 run. And it's all out of that timeout. They hit 2 straight three-point shots, and then the Easton Mills three-point play. Oxborough on the left wing gets a screen from Sagers to Mills up top. Backdoor cut. He tried to get it through the defenders. He can't. But McCade Roll would have had an easy layup there. Here comes JJ. Gets down to the free throw line on the elbow. Accelerates to the bucket. Misses, too strong. Rebound is on the floor, and McCade Roll tips it out, but it comes down to the Bulldogs with 30 seconds. The shot clock should be off, really, but 24 seconds on the game clock. So they're going to go for the last shot of the quarter, the Bulldogs are. JJ has it out front. Down to 13. Now he gets it over on the wing, and now he gets the ball back. Back to the wing, gets Ismail. Back to JJ. Long three, straight away. No, too strong. Mills the rebound with 3 seconds. McCade Roll, 2, 1. Guthrie at the buzzer, and it's blocked. That length by Ismail, the 6'3 guard, just got up there as Guthrie was about 4 feet behind the three-point line on the left side, and he blocked it away, and it fell short. But the Bobcats end that quarter on a 9-0 run.
9-0 run, yeah, and it all came from the transition and getting up and down the floor quick. Judge is big and long, like you said, and I think in the half-court set, it's going to be hard to break them down, but they aren't in very good shape.
So right now it's Skyview 18 and Judge Memorial 16. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Start of the second quarter, Skyview leads 18-16. They knocked down 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and part of that 9-0 run, the last, 2 minutes or so of that quarter. So here we go, Judge Memorial starting with the ball. Ismail brings it up into the front court. Skyview's still in a man-to-man. Jace Lillywhite has come into the game. Skyview still in a man-to-man defense. JJ has it on a curl, cut off by Guthrie. Gets to the free throw line, and a foul called on Guthrie. He thought he had good position. JJ lost the ball, and he kind of traveled, but it's going to be on the side out. But they called the foul first. I think that was on Guthrie. He was the only man there, so I'll give it to Guthrie. 18-16 Skyview. JJ has it on the right wing. He tries to go around Guthrie. Now Sagers, as he's double teamed, and Guthrie got a little bit too.
He didn't need to foul there.
Well, it's getting a little, they're bumping. JJ was kind of bumping Guthrie, and so Guthrie was dishing it back out, and he's not going to back down. So he was just kind of pushing too, and then he just got a little too eager on defense, like you said. He didn't need to, as Sagers cut him off on the drive. So 2 fouls in the quarter on the Bobcats. Backdoor cut to JJ, fakes the 3. He goes around Lillywhite. He goes to the basket, layup good. JJ lays it up, and he's got 9 points in the game, 18-18. That ends the 9-0 run going back to last quarter by the Bobcats. 7:05 left in the half. Mills over to Guthrie on the left wing. Wasn't really looking for the ball. Now to McCade Roll. Gets around his defender. Free throw line jumper off the iron, no good. And they get the rebound. The Bulldogs do. Dang had it. Now he gets it to JJ. Got away with a travel, but he laid it up and in. Got into the lane. He didn't anticipate Easton Mills there. 20-18. It's a 4-0 run for the Bulldogs. Easton Mills on the block. He's going to face up the defender, and he shoots it up and over him. Nice baseline jumper by Mills. He's got 5. 20-20. We saw that from Easton in that Preston tournament a year ago, but haven't seen it this year until now. Shot on the way, a tough shot. Good defense by Mills, but just dang went over the top of him. Banked that one up and in on the right side. Nice control by Dang. 22-20 Bulldogs. Sagers gets a screen out front into Mills, now to Roll. Rolls on the left wing, gets it down on the block to Mills. It's stripped away by the help defense, and they get it to JJ. JJ gets into the front court. Gets to the free throw line. 3-pointer right wing, got it as he got it to Ismail, and Ismail puts it up and in. And a timeout by the Bobcats. 25-20, Judge Memorial leads. And right now it's just a really, each team is going on runs. That's what it seems to be, as it was 18, but now it's a 7-2 run for the Bulldogs, and they have the lead by 5, 25-20 with 5:42 in the half. Want to thank our sponsors, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule your service call on their website, advancedheating-ac.com. If you're looking for a new gas fireplace, call them at 752-7272. And with this cold air, in December, you know that that's what you need to be looking. If you've got a certain place in your home that needs some extra help with the heat, you need to talk to Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning. They'll hook you up. They're a proud sponsor of Skyview Athletics here on The Fan. So again, if you're watching on CashValleyDaily.com, your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. So for the Bobcats, it's Castillo, Sagers, and Oxborough, and he gets Castillo got it stolen away, but they're going to call a foul. It seemed a little late to me, but I don't know. It just, that's what they called. It was the foul on Ayman Ismail. That's his first, I believe. No, I've got him for 2 fouls. The 1 team foul on Judge Memorial this quarter. Skyview's got 2. 25-20, 5.5 to play. Sagers gets around the defender to Oxborough. Oxborough gets to the free throw line. Floater, good. Wow, it took Zach a couple games to get going, Ryan, but he's found his groove. He's got 5 tonight. That was a nice shot on the floater. 25-22, Bulldogs. Fakes the long 3. Now they get it to the left wing as they pass around the perimeter. Skyview in a 2-3 zone. Long 3 off the rim, no good. That was straight away by Ismail, and Easton Mills rips it down with one hand. Oxborough brings it across the timeline. He's guarded by JJ there. Now to Sagers off a screen. Gets across the lane. Shot on the way just inside the free throw line, off the front iron. Rebound to the Bulldogs. JJ brings it down into the front court. Gets into the lane, up with the shot. He's fouled. We'll see who the foul goes on. Sagers was there.
I think it's going to be on
Mills.
Sagers.
Yeah, one of the 2 Bobcats will get the foul. And you're right. Tatum Sagers picks up the foul. Chance Wilson set to check in after the first free throw. I believe this is their first free throw of the night, and JJ knocks it down. So Wilson comes in for Mills. Let's see here. Trying to see. So on the season, JJ averaging 15 points a game. He misses the second free throw. He's got 12 by my count. 26-22 on the Bulldogs lead. Max Castillo has it left side on the, gets it over to Oxborough. Uses a screen. Comes off of it. Shot on the way, no good. In the corner, and it's off Judge Memorial. Nice hustle by Lillywhite. And he just slaps it off of the Judge Memorial player there in the corner. That's Haywood.
The Judge player just tried to box him out, and you're not going to box out with Lillywhite.
Yeah, Lillywhite's pretty thick. Oxborough has it, gets it out to Sagers, who gets it to Chance Wilson out front. Handoff to Oxborough. He spins around, nice move, layup good with the left hand. Wow, Oxborough, what a move as he had JJ on skates that time. Went right around him and laid it up with the left hand. Nice touch, 26-24. Bulldogs the lead. Castillo gets up on JJ as he comes across the timeline. He got the ball back. Now over to the right side. Floater on the right lane, good. It's Dang Dang on the nice move as he went from the outside and just floated it on the right baseline jumper. 28-24, nice touch by Dang. 3:33 here in the first half. Bulldogs lead the Bobcats. Sagers has it to Chance Wilson out front. To Castillo. Castillo gets hooked as he went around the screen. I think Haywood's going to pick up the foul. So they give it to number 15, Miles Haywood, the 5'11 sophomore. Peak will sit for the Bulldogs. Skyview trails 28-24 with 3:23. In the corner to Oxborough. Now he backs it back out to Chance Wilson back in that left corner. Out to Castillo against Haywood's defense. Castillo back to Wilson left side. He gets around the defender inside. Tries to reverse it. It's blocked, but he gets it back. Kicks it out. JJ with a nice block there. Shot clock still at 16. Oxborough on the left wing is going to drive. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Sagers. Right corner off the rim. No good. Lillywhite, the rebound, goes up and swatted away. Reverse around the back pass. And a chant from the Judge Memorial fans that made it, and I don't know why. It was a flashy pass, but it didn't accomplish anything. And then Haywood picks up a foul as Skyview gets the loose ball on the steal. So out of the game is Sagers and Lillywhite. So you've got Roll, Hyatt, Oxborough, Wilson, and Castillo on the court still for the Bobcats. 28-24 Bulldogs. Hyatt has it. Gets it over to Castillo on the right wing. Out front to McCade Roll. Free throw line jumper off the left side, and it's too short. And the rebound comes to the Bulldogs. They accelerate into the paint. Oh, it's blocked away. Nice block by Hyatt. Castillo has it in the front court to Oxborough. He's cut off there on the wing, so he didn't shoot the three. McCade Roll in the corner. Goes out front to Oxborough. Oxborough drives, gets in the lane, spin, fadeaway jumper around. Oh, it shooter's touch. It went around the rim and falls. He's got 9. 28-26 Bulldogs with 1:46 remaining in the half. What a move by Oxborough. JJ hands it off to Ismail. Ismail goes to the left side, back to JJ. He goes to the left, back to Ismail for three, left wing, around the rim, heartbreaker, no good, rebound to Hyatt. That went all the way around the rim and came out. Roll hands it off to Oxborough on the wing. He brings it out front. Now back to Roll. Roll looking for something. Now he's going to drive, gets to the cup, no good. Rebound fought for, it comes to Oxborough. Shot on the way, too long. Rebound comes down to JJ. The Bobcats had the offensive rebound, but they just couldn't get the shot in. A minute to play, the Bulldogs still lead by 2, 28-26. JJ brings it across, drops it off to Ayman Ismail. Now to the high post, they work it to Dang Dang. To Majak. Now to JJ, long three, left side, off the back iron, no good. Chance Wilson the rebound. Gets it off to McCade Roll with 38 seconds. There's about an 8-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Skyview trails by 2. They get it to Oxborough. He has to save it. Hyatt fights for it, and it's going to be a back court. As the pass to Oxborough just came off of his hand, and then he tried to save it, lobbed it up there. Hyatt couldn't control it, and he went into the back court for the back court violation. Castillo comes out, Sagers in for the Bobcats. With 25 seconds, the shot clock will be off. So Ismail has it, and the coach says, let's go for the last shot. 11 seconds. Down to 10. They drive, get it inside to Peak. He kicks it out. Out to JJ, left wing with 4 seconds. The three's long, no good. Rebound to Hyatt. Doesn't get a shot off. But, oh, Hyatt made it. It's not going to count. It was way after the buzzer, but Hyatt drills the three from about half court. That couldn't have counted. And no, that's what the Judge Memorial coach was asking going to the locker room. He's like, that didn't count, right? And the official's like, no, it didn't. It's great for the fans to see because that baby was nothing but net on the line drive, but it was way after the buzzer. So unfortunately, Hyatt just didn't get the shot off in time. But an exciting game so far here in the first half. And really that last defensive possession for the Bobcats was a good defensive possession. They forced a long three and got the rebound, but they trail here at the half. It's Judge Memorial 28, Skyview 26. We'll take a break and come back right after this on The Fan.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections to breaking news to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence. Napa Auto Parts.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections to breaking news to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
It's halftime here in Smithfield, and it's the Judge Memorial Bulldogs 28, the Skyview Bobcats 26. A pretty exciting first half. The Skyview Bobcats got off to a good start, and then it was Judge Memorial going on a run, led by their leading scorer, JJ, and the 6'3" guard really got things going for the Bulldogs. And then Skyview went on a 9-0 run the last 2 minutes or minute and a half of that first quarter that gave them the lead, and they led 18-16 after one quarter, the Bobcats did. And then in the second quarter, it just kind of went back and forth, and then there was that mini run again by the Bulldogs. They outscored the Bobcats 12-8 in that second quarter, and they have the lead here at the half, 28-26. The one advantage Skyview does have is they have a deeper bench than Judge Memorial, so if the pace, I mean, they should be in shape, both teams, but, you know, it's still early in the season. Maybe that Judge Memorial will get tired here towards the end. We'll have to see, as they don't have too many subs, or at least they haven't played too many different people, and the Bobcats have played more. But leading scores here in the first half for the Bulldogs are your scoring totals. JJ with 12 points, Ismail with 8, 6 points for Dang Dang, and 2 points for AJ Peak. For the Skyview Bobcats, Tatum Sagers with 2. Chance Wilson has 9 with 1 3-pointer. 5 points for Easton Mills. He had a 3-point play in there. 3 points for Liam Guthrie. He's 1 for 1. He just had the 1 3-point shot. 5 points for McCade Roll with 3. And the one thing with McCade Roll in that first half, too, is we've seen him get to the basket a lot more. He's been a lot more aggressive in this game, at least the couple games that we've seen so far. And then Tyson Bradley had 2 for the Skyview Bobcats in the first half. Well, here come the Judge Memorial Bulldogs as they're coming out of their locker room. The Bobcats still back there. We've got a few minutes before we get to the start of the second half. One score to pass along. And this score brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. The parts and oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best. Locally owned and operated from Preston to Providence, it's Napa Auto Parts, bringing you this score on the second day of the Rod Tueller Classic. The last score we had, I'll double check to see if anything's changed. And there it is. There's a halftime score. Green Canyon 37, Twin Falls 24. I believe, so that game would be at Green Canyon. So 37-24, Green Canyon leads Twin Falls. I'm not sure who Ridgeline and Mountain Crest are playing, but they're both playing right now. We'll try to get some scores when we come out of this timeout. But we're going to take a break and come back with more action right here on your home of the Skyview Bobcats, 1390 AM, 106.9 FM, The Fan.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Make it 3 years in a
Welcome back to Skyview High School. It's 28-26 here at the half for Judge Memorial over Skyview. We've got a couple other scores going on from across the valley. Logan, they're not part of the Rod Tueller Classic, but they're playing tonight at home against Morgan. And Morgan leads 37-33 over Logan at the half in the Grizzly Den. And then in Hiram, Mountain Crest who got a victory the other night on day one. They lead Hurricane leads Mountain Crest at the half, 28-25 in Hiram. So it will be Skyview basketball to start the second half. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. It's Tyson Bradley, McCade Roll, Matt Hyatt, Chance Wilson, and Zach Oxborough for the Bobcats. Hyatt throws it into the backcourt, and we're underway. Got it to McCade Roll, who brings it up left to right towards the south as he gets across the timeline. Now to Zach Oxborough straight away. Gets to the free throw line, now to Hyatt. Kind of motion offense. Chance Wilson to McCade Roll left side. Good defense by Judge. McCade Roll gets inside, up with the shot. Oh, he's got it! McCade Roll. Nice play, 7 points, and we're tied up at 28, 30 seconds into the second half. Ismail has it. Got it over to Dang, back to Ismail. Inside to the high post to JJ by Tyson Bradley, guarded there. He goes right around Bradley, lays it up with the left hand. Nice job by JJ. 30-28. McCade Roll goes down to the right side, gets to the free throw line, kicks it back to Oxborough. Thought about a three. He dribbles to the free throw line, gives it off to Bradley. Now to McCade Roll right side. He explodes to the basket, goes up with the shot, loses it out of bounds. They're going to say it was tipped, and it will stay with Skyview. 16 seconds on the shot clock for the Bobcats. 6:55 here in the first half. Hyatt on the baseline, lobs it to Oxborough in the lane, kicks it back out to Hyatt. Now to Oxborough in the corner, shot clock down to 10. McCade Roll, got it! Off the screen on the right elbow, and he just put it up and in, and he's got double digits now. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got 9, 30-30. Tied up with 6:34 left. JJ has the ball now, left side, gets a screen out front by Peak. Three-pointer on the way, off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Oxborough, and they're going to call a foul on Peak. Oh, wait. I think they called it on Peak. Yeah, they did. The official pointed down on the baseline, so I wasn't sure if there was something else that I didn't see. But they called Peak for a reach, and Skyview's got the ball in the backcourt. Here comes McCade Roll right side, gets across the timeline with 6:20 left in the first half, 30-30. Backdoor cut to Hyatt from Bradley in the high post, and it's good. What a play by the Bobcats. (32-30), Skyview's got the lead. JJ backs down Oxborough. Now he throws it into the corner, nearly stolen as Skyview got a hand on it, but it still got there. Now back to JJ on the right side. Skyview showing a double team. He backs down the defender. Oh, Oxborough blocks him. 10 seconds on the shot clock as JJ has it back. It went to Majak, and then he got it back to JJ with 2, with 1. And there's a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Bobcats as JJ was probably fouled, but they called a shot clock violation before the contact. So Coach Hilliard will be happy with that defensive stand. Nice block by Oxborough. 32-30 Skyview. McCade Roll gets it over to Oxborough left side. Bradley screen out front to Chance Wilson. Backdoor cut to McCade Roll. Layup. Good! So now the Bobcats are backdooring Judge Memorial on these backdoor cuts like Princeton, the Princeton offense, and they're getting it. It's kind of like Air Force, who they run their offense like Princeton. Coach Scott over at Air Force. 34-30 Skyview. Thought about a three was Ismail. He goes to the right side to Dang Dang. Now back left side to Ismail with 10 seconds. High post, it comes to JJ, guarded by Bradley. JJ has it with 7, with 6, spins, free throw line jumper, around the rim, good. He scores, and it's 34-32 Skyview. Nice shot by JJ, the turnaround jumper at the free throw line. McCade Roll has it, over to Matt Hyatt. Hyatt gets a screen from Bradley and nearly stolen. As he went to the ground, gets it off to Bradley. Bradley back to Hyatt. Hyatt gets it over to Wilson, in the corner to Oxborough. He goes to the baseline, and he's cut off there. Shot clock down to 6, down to 5. Roll has it out front. 3, 2, three-pointer. No, it's short. Rebound comes down to Peak. He gets it off to JJ with 4 minutes to play. Skyview leads by 2. JJ brings it down, gets it over to Ismail. And Skyview gets back on defense. Nice hustle. Ding, ding, and they're going to call a walk as he went to dribble the ball. He went to the left side. His pivot foot must have slid because the official right there said it was a travel. So 34-32, Skyview will have the ball and the lead with 3:45 here in the third. McCade Roll goes left side, gets it over to Hyatt, down low to Wilson, who got it up quick, but he was anticipating some defense there by the defender, but he beat the guys badly, and so he just rushed that shot and missed it. 34-32 Skyview with 3:36 here in the third. We'll take a short break and be back right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Skyview has the lead, 34-32 over Judge Memorial. Judge will have the ball after the timeout here, but again, Skyview plays at 2:30 tomorrow up at the USU Spectrum, and they will face the Madison Bobcats from Rexburg, Idaho. Always a good team, Madison is. You heard Coach Hilliard last week on the postgame show talking about that they have a D1 commit. I can't remember where the player committed to, but we'll see how that plays out. But I remember they're always a physical team. So Judge brings it in as the Judge Memorial coach is talking to one of the officials and has been the whole time after that timeout. Skyview, they're in a man-to-man still. And JJ was coming off I thought Ding Ding would hand it off. He didn't. JJ went around it. Now he has the ball. He gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Peak for 3. Left wing, gets off the iron. No good. Rebound comes down to the Bulldogs. They miss another shot, another offensive rebound by Ismail, and he's going to back it out. Got it to Majak. Now to JJ. Against Chance Wilson on the right wing. And he gets to the free throw line, trying to back down Chance. Now he throws it back out front to Ding Ding. Over to the left side to Ismail. He drives against McCade Roll. Gets cut off. Now JJ has it against Hyatt. Goes against Hyatt again. Spins it, loses it off his foot. Great defense by Matt Hyatt, just staying in front of JJ. As he tried to get around him, he's got great handles, JJ does. You can see that. But what a job by Hyatt, just keeping his feet moving and staying in front of him. And then finally, JJ bounced it off of his foot out of bounds. Turnover, and Skyview's got it. Chance Wilson over to Oxborough. He's going to drive the lane. Now he goes up with a shot. Around the rim, good! Oxborough puts it in for his first points of the second half. He's got 11. 36-32 Skyview with 2:05 left in the third. Ismail has it. Gets it over to Ding Ding. Back to Ismail left side. Skyview to the high post. It's JJ guarded by Oxborough in the high post. He goes around him, up with a shot, blocked by Bradley, and a jump ball. It will stay with Judge Memorial. Tyson Bradley blocks the shot of JJ. It was a great drive by JJ, but Tyson Bradley with the rejection. So Matt Hyatt comes out, Liam Guthrie in for the Bobcats with 1:50 to play. Shot clock stays at 14. They throw it in, and Chance Wilson just got his arm up. He wasn't looking at the ball, but he knocked it out of bounds. So JJ will throw it in again. Kind of in the corner on that south baseline. They go out front. They find JJ on the left wing with 8 on the shot clock. Out front to Dang Dang. Down to 5, down to 4. Gets to the free throw line now. Drives. It's blocked out of bounds by Chance. Oh, that's Bradley again. Bradley with his 3rd block. There's 1 second on the shot clock. Tyson Bradley saying, get out of my house. His 2nd block in a row on this possession. 1 second on the shot clock. They need a quick shot, the Bulldogs. They throw it out front. They get it off. And it's banked up and in. The 3-point shot is good. JJ banked it in, and it's 36-35. What a heave by JJ. A drive by McCade Roll. Layup fouled on the dribble drive on the left side. Wow, he went right down the line or lane on the left side. He exploded to the bucket and went up with the left hand, and he gets the foul call, and the foul will go against Majak Dang, his first. So to the line is McCade Roll, shooting 2 with 1:23, but what a shot by JJ. Shot up and good by Roll. Roll had 5 at the half. He's got 7 here in the second half. So Tyson Bradley comes out. Second, Easton Mills in, and the second free throw is good as well. 8 points here in the third quarter, 13 in the game for McCade Roll. 38-35, Skyview by 3. High post to JJ. Turns around, kicks it out to Peak on the right wing. He goes cross court left side to JJ for 3. No! Rebound is to Peak. Nice rebound. 3 here in the third quarter, JJ on the left wing now. Looks to the bench for the play. Now he comes out front. 3-pointer on the way. Along, no good. Guthrie the rebound. Dang Dang missed that one. McCade Roll has it. 50 seconds to play. Goes down to the right side. Now he brings it out near the circles. 40 seconds. He gets a screen out front. McCade Roll goes to the right side. Gets it to Guthrie. Guthrie explodes. Spins. Turn around jumper off the back iron. No good. Rebound by Peak. With 30 seconds to play, the Bulldogs will bring it across the timeline. The shot clock is going, but it doesn't need to be. It's 18 seconds, so no shot clock here. 38-35 Skyview. They hand it off to Ismail. Gets a screen out front, down to 10, down to 9. Now to JJ in the corner, guarded by Chance Wilson with 6. With 5, he drives, kicks it out front. 2-1, shot at the buzzer, off the rim, no good. Chance Wilson the rebound, but it's no good by Dang Dang. And so at the end of 3, Skyview leads. And they've led in every odd quarter, but they lead now 38-35. We'll take a break and be back to the start of the fourth right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
38-35, Skyview leads to start the fourth quarter, and they'll have the ball to start this fourth quarter. It looks like Oxborough, Roll, Guthrie, Lillywhite, and Mills in for the game to start the fourth quarter for the Bobcats. McCade Roll brings it across the timeline. Jace Lillywhite to Guthrie on a backdoor cut. Reverse layup, good. That's a set play that's been working, that backdoor cut. 40-35, Skyview leads. Dang Dang has it. Gets it to Ismail as they pass around the perimeter. Ismail has it. Crosses over the defender. Now he kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. It's blocked by Lillywhite. And it was blocked by Lillywhite. He tried to save it, but his foot was on the baseline. So another block for the Bobcats. So 40-35, Skyview with the lead, and the shot clock got reset. So 7:29 to play. They're going to say it was a change of possession. No, they're going to put it down to 22. So 40-35, 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. Skyview with a 5-point lead. Ismail has it, gets it in, and now they work it back to him. Ding, ding. They just work around the perimeter. Skyview starting in a 2-3 zone. They've been playing man most of it. They get it down low as they find that soft part of the zone. Ding, ding, lays it up. Skyview held them to 7 points in that quarter. 40-37, Easton Mills on the block. Spins, layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Ismail. He's got it on the left side. Trying to get around the defender. Now he works it to JJ. Now to Peak, back to JJ. Now they go to the left side. Now to the high post. Inside to Ding Ding. Nice pass. Great pass from the high post. Ismail to Ding Ding. And Ding Ding's had 4 straight points, and it's 40-39. 4-0 run for the Bulldogs. Skyview still leads by 1 with 6:32. Guthrie pulls up, jumper, got it! Left side. 7 points for the Bobcats and a timeout Skyview. So 42-39 with 6:25. But tonight, for the first time that I've seen, Skyview's offense looks like it's a little more aggressive. McCade Roll has gotten to the bucket a lot. Guthrie's, I felt, offensively a lot more aggressive as well. And tonight, it feels like Tyson Bradley is more of a presence defensively tonight, like inside. I mean, he's blocked 3 shots, 2 of them on 1 possession against Judge Memorial. And it caused a shot to be banked in at the last second. But doing a great job, Tyson Bradley defensively tonight. And a lot of it's been Skyview man-to-man, but they went to a zone last time. So Skyview breaks the huddle. Let's see. Looks like Sagers, Lillywhite, Guthrie, Roll, and Mills. It's Judge ball in the back court as they bring it up with 6:23 to play. 42-39 Skyview. Judge Memorial's going right to left on your radio dial towards the north. Here in Smithfield, they hand it off. Ding Ding accelerates down the right side, blocked by Mills. Oh, a foul. Ding Ding will go to the line. Mills thought he got all ball, but they said you got him on the arm, and so Mills picks up the foul. So first team foul on Skyview to fourth quarter. 42-39, 6:11 here in the game. Again, Skyview will play at the Spectrum at 2:30 tomorrow against Madison of Idaho. Free throws good. Les Olson IT brings you high school basketball here on the Fan. So Ding Ding knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more. Up and good. Nothing but net on both of them. 42-41, Skyview clings to a 1-point lead. They had the lead to 5, and then Judge got it back down to 1. Sagers down low to Mills on the back door. That's that dribble play, and easy layup by Mills. That's just that play that Stu Morrill ran for years up at Utah State. Ding Ding has it against Sagers, drives, gets down to the baseline, shot up on the way, and good. Ding Ding is taken over. He had 6 at the half. He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter. He's got all the points for the Bulldogs here in the fourth. 44-43 Skyview. Guthrie for 3, left corner, no good. Mills the rebound, puts it in. So Guthrie airballed the 3, but it went right to Mills, who laid it up and in. 46-43. So Skyview's got that lead back to 3 again. 5:15 left to play. JJ in the corner on the pass. No good. Rebound fought for. Peak and it's bounced around, and it's to Roll, and a foul called. There was a foul in the back court. No one heard it. On the missed three, Ismail's going to get called for the foul. So 46-43 Skyview. They called the foul on Ismail. One team foul on each team here in the fourth. 5:06 left to play. Skyview ball in the back court. Sagers gets it into Roll. Roll brings it across the timeline. High post to Mills. It's knocked away, and he controlled it, and then got it back to Roll. JJ, nice defense against Roll there. Has to retreat, gives it off to Guthrie. Against Peak's defense, free throw line. Gets it off to a cutter, that's Lily White. Layup good, Lily White. Nice cut, and Lily White's got his first two. Skyview's got the lead back out to 5, 48-43 with 4:30 left to play. Long three, no, got the defender in the air, and then he decided not to take it. He passes off to Dang Dang, I think. Sagers steals it. Sagers ahead to Guthrie. Guthrie saves it, goes up with a shot, no good. Tipped around, Mills can't get it, and then it comes out to Ismail, who gets in the front court. That's a backcourt violation. As Ismail passed it back to JJ, JJ hadn't established himself in the front court yet, and it is a backcourt violation, so Skyview will get the ball on the turnover with 4:07. It's a timeout, Judge. 48-43. Skyview leads with 4:07. Let's see if it's a 30-second timeout. It's a full. We'll take it as well. So 48 for Skyview, 43 for Judge. Memorial with 4:07. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics, we made you look.
4:07 left here in the ball game. Skyview leads by 5 and has the ball, 48-43. We've got a score update. This score update brought to you by Young Toyota and Young Honda. They bring you this score update here on the Fan. Hurricane 44, Mountain Crest 37. Start of the fourth quarter there. So Oxborough, Lily White, Roll, Chance Wilson, and Liam Guthrie on the court for the Bobcats. They pass it into the back court. That's McCade Roll after the turnover and timeout by Judge Memorial. Brings it into the front court. Goes to the high post to Chance Wilson. They tried that backdoor cut. It didn't work this time. They defended it well, Judge did. McCade Roll to Chance Wilson. Now to Guthrie left side. The McCade Roll up top. Shot clock at 14, guarded by JJ. McCade Roll blows by, gets in the lane, lays it up and in. They're going to call a foul first. So JJ gets the foul, his first. Second team foul on Judge Memorial with 3:44 left to play. Skyview gets a fresh shot clock. 48-43 Skyview going to the south basket. Lily White out front to Oxborough, now to Guthrie. To McCade Roll, and an offensive foul, I think, by Chance Wilson on a screen. Trying to get Roll open, and they do, they call it. So Chance Wilson away from the ball, tried to get him open. So he picks up his first. Both teams, 2 team fouls in the the fourth quarter. 48-43 Skyview, 3:33 left in the game. They get it to Dang Dang, who's been all fourth quarter for the Bulldogs. Kicks it into the corner, there's JJ. He's guarded by Guthrie. Goes to the left side, now in the corner to Dang Dang. Good defense by the Bobcats, force him back out front. Dang Dang against Guthrie, gets to the Key passes back out to Majak. Now JJ with 3 on the shot clock. Gets to the bucket. Fouled by Lily White with 2 seconds with the left hand. Nice drive down the left-hand part of the lane by JJ, and Lily White with the body and the foul. So shooting 2 is JJ, and JJ hasn't scored here in the second half, I don't think. Let me double check. Oh, he did. It was just in the third quarter. And he scores the first free throw. So that's the first player other than Dang Dang to score for Judge Memorial here in the fourth. Second free throw up and good as well. So Skyview gets it in quickly. 48-45 is the score. 3 minutes to play. McCade roll out front near the circles. Looking for a screen by Chance Wilson. He goes to the right side, gets the mismatch on the switch. Oxborough thought about a 3, gets his man in the air, goes to the basket, and he's going to be fouled on the right side of the key as he dribbled down there. Dang Dang picks up his first. It's been a pretty clean game as far as whistles go, but this quarter, 3 team fouls on each team. 2 more and someone will be in the bonus. 2:46 left to play. Skyview will take it in underneath their own basket. Guthrie to trigger it in. Still looking. And he lobs it up, gets it to Oxborough at the free throw line. That was close to 5 seconds. That length of Judge Memorial, those wingspans, it caused some problems that time getting it in. So McCade Roll has it, gets around JJ, gets to the basket, kicks it to Chance Wilson, baseline jumper, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lily White lays it up and in. Timeout, Skyview. Lily White's got 4 as that rebound bounced off the rim and came right down to him, and he was on a dead sprint to the basket for the rebound. So when he caught it, it was all in one stride, and he just laid it up and in. 50-45 Skyview with 2:27 left in the game. Skyview up by 5 as they're holding on. We'll try to get you some score updates, but again, Skyview will be at the Spectrum tomorrow on the last day of the Rod Tueller Classic. There's 4 high school games tomorrow. I don't remember what order. It's something like Mountain Crest plays at 10 a.m., and then like at 11:20 or 11:30 is the second game, and I believe that's Green Canyon. I don't remember their opponents. I don't have the schedule in front of me. The third game of the day is Ridgeline. They start around 2 o'clock, or excuse me, not 2. They're around 1, and then around 2:30, Skyview will face Madison from Rexburg, the Bobcats. Always a physical game with the Madison Bobcats. So out of the timeout, Skyview leads 50-45. It's Judge Memorial basketball with 2:27 left to play. Skyview brings on the court defensively McCade Roll, Zach Oxborough, Liam Guthrie, Chance Wilson, and Jace Lillywhite. And the defense for the Bobcats, I feel like after the first quarter has been really good for the Bobcats. So they let it roll down the court. Now they pick it up near midcourt. Handoff comes to Majak. He gets it over to JJ. Now to Dang Dang. Skyview by 5. Chance Wilson bodies him up. They throw it into the corner to Ismail. Now it comes out front. That's JJ as he's trying to control traffic offensively. Now he's going to back it up near the circles. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 9 on the shot clock. For 3, a step back 3 by JJ. Air ball goes to Jace Lillywhite, and he hands it off to McCade Roll. So good defensive possession by the Bobcats. McCade Roll gets across half court. He's in the front court. Now he's going to come back out front, run some clock here. Skyview leads by 5, 50-45. Guthrie has it. Back to Chance. Backdoor cut to McCade Roll. He kicks it in the corner to Oxborough. To Roll in the corner with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Game clock down to 1:27, down to 6, 5, 4, 3. McCade Roll explodes. Left-handed layup, no good. Left it short as he tried to scoop it in. Dang Dang down the court, no basket. Down on the floor, no basket there. Oxborough the foul. So it's Bulldog basketball, 50-45 Skyview. He made the basket. They want the continuation, but this isn't the pros. So Judge takes a long three. Oh, around the rim, no good. Bobcats rebound. Chance Wilson with 1:03 left to play. McCade Roll brings it across the timeline with a minute to play and a 5-point lead. Dang Dang nearly strips it. He does. He steals it from Chance, and Chance fouls with 54 seconds. Chance Wilson gets the foul. That's his second foul. If it's the NBA, it would be a clear path foul. But it's the 5th team foul on Skyview in the 4th quarter, so Dang Dang will go to the line shooting 2. So he goes to the line with the clock stopped. Got to take care of the ball if you're the Bobcats. Dang Dang. Oh, he missed. Judge Memorial, such a great free throw shooting team. I'm surprised that one came out, but he left it short. Sagers comes in for Guthrie with 54 seconds to play. Skyview clinging to the 5-point lead. Dang Dang has one more. It's up and good. Huge 4th quarter for Dang. Skyview gets it into Oxborough. They put on the full court press in the back court. Oxborough gets a screen by Lillywhite at mid-court. Judge Memorial wants a foul, but it's not even close to an illegal screen. Jace Lillywhite was standing there all day. Zach Oxborough with 17 seconds on the shot clock. They just need to hang on to the ball and run some clock. They lead by 4. McCade Roll as he's fouled by Peak. Good screen by Lillywhite. That time the defender jumped out of the way. 50-46. 4th team foul with 28.8 seconds. And now the officials are talking about something. I don't know what. I don't know what they could be talking about. 2 of the 3 officials are talking. Now all 3 are talking. With 28.8 to play. So I don't know what the discussion was, but it will be. So Skyview basketball underneath the baseline. One more foul will put the Skyview Bobcats in the bonus. Sagers trying to find someone to get it into. Timeout, Coach Hilliard. He didn't want the 5-second call, and so they called the timeout. 50-46 Skyview with 28.8 to play. Skyview will have it on the baseline. So we'll keep it here. 28.8 seconds. Skyview with the timeout and a 4-point lead. So if you're Skyview, you need to get it in quick. And then I'm guessing, I don't know, with the shot clock off, I'm guessing that Judge Memorial will foul if they don't try to tie him up first. I'm seeing if we can get a score update from one of the other games as I'm looking here. Another score update, end of the 3rd quarter. It's all Green Canyon in North Logan as they lead Twin Falls 56-35 over Twin Falls. With 28.8 seconds here, though, it's Skyview 50-46. They lead. And they'll have the ball on the baseline underneath their own basket. So the shot clock's off, 28.8 seconds. The next foul by Judge Memorial will give Skyview the basketball, or at the free throw line. That's what will happen. Chance Wilson to inbound. Let's see if they can get it in. They've had trouble on that baseline. They lob it out front to Oxborough. He's got it, and he's fouled there by Majok. Majok fouls him, so Oxborough to the line, shooting 2. They already lead by 4 with 27 seconds, so 1.8 came off the clock. Guthrie to check in, next dead ball. And Oxborough knocks it down, so he'll come in after that free throw. Guthrie comes in for Hyatt. So Sagers, Guthrie, Oxborough, Wilson, and Roll. 51-46 Skyview with 27 seconds. Second free throw by Oxborough's good. 52-46, they bring it up quickly. Here comes Dang, no that's not Dang Dang, that's Ismail. To Dang Dang, clock running. Gets to the basket, lays it up and in. Timeout, Judge Memorial. I'll tell you what, it was JJ in the first half doing a lot of the Bulldogs scoring. Dang Dang had 6 points at the halftime. In the 4th quarter alone, he's got 8, 10, 11 points. So 17 points for Dang Dang, and 11 of the 17 have come in the fourth quarter. The only other person to score in the fourth quarter for Judge Memorial is JJ with 2 points on 2 free throws. But, man, what a night for Dang Dang. 17 points and 11 of it in the fourth quarter has been a huge offensive weapon for the Bulldogs. And on the season, he's averaging 14 points a game, 1 point under JJ, the leading scorer, at 15. But my goodness, Dang Dang has taken over this fourth quarter with 11 of his 17. Skyview in the backcourt with a 52-48 lead, 14 and a half seconds to play. Skyview needs to get it in bounds, though. Full court pressure put on by the Bulldogs. Trying to get it in, can't find anyone. And before it comes in, they call a foul. They call a foul on a hold. So it's Sagers to the line shooting 2. I didn't see it because it was away. I was looking at the inbounder, and that was Chance Wilson. I didn't see Sagers, but that's what the foul calls. So with 14.5, Skyview goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Tatum, no good, off the back iron. So it's still 52-48. 4-point game with 14 and a half seconds to go. Sagers has one more. And it's good by Sagers. 53-48, they bring it up quickly to JJ. In the corner, they spin around with 7 seconds. 3, no good. Peak misses the rebound. It comes to Oxborough, who throws it up to Guthrie with a second. Skyview's gonna hang on to win. 53-48, Skyview with the victory over the Bulldogs. Skyview gets their 4th win of the season. They go 4-3 now on the season. Skyview's above 500, and that's got to feel good as the Bobcats started off with those 3 losses, but they've won 4 straight. 53-48. Skyview victorious over the Bulldogs, and so they go 2-0 in the Rod Tueller Classic, and they'll have Game 3 tomorrow against the Madison Bobcats from Rexburg, Idaho. That will be tomorrow. So we'll come back with our post-game show. We'll have scoring totals, and hopefully we'll talk to a coach or a player or two. That's all coming up next on The Fan. 53-48, Skyview with the victory. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Rico graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Keep your car running its best with help from Napa Auto Parts. Need a new battery or wiper blades? Napa features the best brands and can even help with battery or wiper blade installation right there on the spot. Locally owned from Preston to Providence, Napa Auto Parts.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Great Basin Graphics does custom t-shirts and creates graphic designs that'll get your business noticed. Amazing colors and designs that seem to jump off the t-shirt. Go to GreatBasinGraphics.com.
Great Basin Graphics. We made you look.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Reactive Physical Therapy will show you what actions you can take to create the reaction you desire. Reactive Physical Therapy in Providence and North Logan. Call 435-535-3677 or reactivephysicaltherapy.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
(53-48) Skyview with the victory. John Newbold here with you. Want to thank Shane Larson running the camera for us. And what a victory for the Bobcats. A great second half as they outscored the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. 27-20 in that second half. And just a great job as Skyview started running some backdoor plays like Princeton does or like Air Force. And it was working. Judge Memorial couldn't stop it at that point. And then they held on at the end as Judge Memorial made a rally there. Just couldn't quite cut back into the lead. Some good defensive efforts by the Bobcats. We'll go through the scoring here for the visitors, the Bulldogs. Their leading scorer, JJ, let's see, he had 15, 19. Let's see if I added that right. Yeah, 19, 21 points. 8 points for Ismail, and then 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 points for Dang Dang, and 2 points for Peak. That's their scoring. For the Bobcats, 1 point for Tatum Sagers, 2 points for Chance Wilson, 13 points for Zach Oxborough, 4 for Jace Lillywhite, 9 points for Easton Mills, 7 points for Liam Guthrie, 13 points for McCade Roll. He's the leading scorer with Oxborough for the Bobcats, and then 4 points for Tyson Bradley. And Skyview got the victory, like we mentioned, 53-48. Also, we want to have our player of the game, and the player of the game tonight is sponsored by Reactive Physical Therapy. Great locations in North Logan and Providence. Personalized care plans for your complete recovery. It's Reactive Physical Therapy. They're the sponsor of our player of the game tonight on 1390 AM, 106.9 FM, The Fan. And we're going to go with Tyson Bradley. Although he only had 4 points, he had the 3 blocks. And just a terrific job on those blocks because, I mean, they're giving up with some height in this game and some length as far as the wingspans go. And Tyson Bradley on the one possession, they got the 2 blocks there, and one of them was on JJ, and I can't remember the other one, but a terrific job by Tyson Bradley with the 3 blocks. So defensively, we're going to give it to him as the player of the game. Some other scores of interest that have gone final. Let's see. Yep, we've got all the finals that I can find. I think everything's gone final, so here we go. These scores brought to you by another sponsor. Great Basin Graphics brings you these scores. Great Basin Graphics, custom t-shirts, detailed embroidery, and graphic designs that get your business noticed. Go to greatbasingraphics.com for more details. And here's your final scores across the valley of other region teams. Hurricane defeats Mountain Crest in Hiram 68-64. So a great job by the Mustangs as they were trailing in that game at the half, but they come back, but just their comeback bid wasn't enough, and they get defeated 68-64 for Hurricane. One other final, Green Canyon all over Twin Falls 73-55. Morgan defeated Logan in the Grizzly Den 82-59. Ridgeline defeated Minico over in Millville 72-39. So a lot of those games blowouts. The Mountain Crest Hurricane game and this game were the close games. So we're here on our post-game show, Skyview with the victory, 53-48. We'll take a break and come back with our player interview and coach interview right after this.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Skyview with the victory, 53-48. And we're joined now by the 6'5 senior Tyson Bradley. And Tyson, what a game for you guys. Terrific victory for you guys over the defending 3A champs, Judge Memorial. Talk about what it took to get the victory tonight.
Well, we came in knowing they were athletic. They were all super tall and obviously really athletic. Showed in the first half when they had a couple fast break dunks. So we just knew we had to play physical and play as a team. Because these guys, they were a lot of isolation ball, and we knew that if we played as a team, that's always going to be an isolation team. So,
well, yeah, talk about that. How did you guys keep your composure? Because, like you said, it's one thing to know that they're tall, they've got great wingspans. You see it on film, and your coaches talk about it. But it's one thing to talk about it, and then, you see it on the floor, and they got some stills early. How did you guys keep your composure and correct those mistakes?
I just think it's those timeouts in between, listening to coach, listening to what he has to say. And just believing in each other. Once you believe in each other, then you can rely on your brother next to you to help you, and if you get beat by, and then then you just get no mistakes will be made from there. So
Well, defensively in the second half, I thought you guys did a terrific job, and I think that you guys were led defensively by you. I mean, the one possession, you had a couple of blocks on those big guys. Talk about that possession. I mean, I know you remember it, the 2 blocks, but talk about that possession.
We just had number 5 was their shiftiest player, and they tried to flash him high post, and coach called timeout and told us to switch the guard onto him, so I was in a mismatch. So then I could just sit back and kind of just read where they were going, and once they drove, I just knew that if I was in the right position, I could be there. So,
well, and to be in position, I mean, I hear coaches talk about it a lot, but is it really just the footwork, or is it just watching film?
Well, it's a lot about timing too, I think.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not as athletic as those guys. They could have rose up above me, but I think it's just being there at the time that you need to be there, kind of type of thing.
Well,
and footwork too, yeah.
Yeah, so Tyson, well, congratulations. You guys got the victory. I named you our player of the game because those blocks were just awesome. I think you had 3. I had you for 3 in the game and 2 on that one possession, but congratulations. But who would you like to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Just my mom, my dad, and the whole team. It's a grind every day, and we come in every day, and we just love each other, and the brotherhood's there's nothing like it. So.
All right, well, congratulations on the victory, and keep it going.
Thank you.
Again, that's Tyson Bradley, the 6'5 senior. Again, 4 points, 3 blocks, and I'm sure he had some rebounds too, but I'm not smart enough to keep track of all of it. I don't even have that right, I'm sure. Well, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that win. I mean, I felt like this was maybe the best defensive effort that you guys have shown, the games that I've seen at least.
We talked about that in the locker room after the game. I think didn't matter guys that played, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, whatever. Everybody contributed. Everybody did some good things, and everybody listened today during walkthrough. They talked about how we needed to defend these guys because they are extremely athletic. They can break us down one-on-one. We just talked about playing team defense, and we did that. When we did that, there was a couple times in the first quarter where we didn't, and they got right to the rim. But after we called the timeout and talked about that and being in help side, guys were in the right spots. I thought second half that was a pretty fun defensive effort, which led to some good offense. I thought we executed probably offensively as well as we have all year as well. As far as the game, I think that's our most complete game to this point, which that means we're taking strides forward. That's a good team. They're really athletic. One of their guys was hurt. He hurt his hand last night. Pretty good player, but I still think that's a really good team. They're going to have a lot of wins in league, and they'll do some good things this year. Anyway, proud of our guys. Not all of them. It was a complete effort by our guys tonight.
Well, not only was it a good defensive effort, but offensively, like you mentioned, a complete game. Two of the things that I noticed, or at least I felt like it seemed like McCade was really more aggressive to the basket more than I've seen him the other couple games.
Yeah, well, I think he knew that if he stood back and tried to cross over and dance with the ball, that it was going to be tough against their length. And so we talked to him today about just being aggressive and being in attack mode versus, waiting. And he was in attack mode tonight, and I felt like he got some good shots, made some good passes. He was definitely on his game tonight. It was fun.
And the execution that you talked about, one of the things that you guys executed perfectly out of one of the timeouts, and you kept with it, was those backdoor screens and plays. I mean, you got to the basket. I think there was only one time that I remember that Judge Memorial defended it well. You guys got to them with that offensive game plan there.
They were definitely trying to get up in us and making it hard for us. And when teams are like that, you've got to make good passes. You got to make hard cuts. And I thought we did that tonight and led to some easy buckets for us, which was fun.
Well, part of this Rod Tueller Classic is you have the opportunity to play in a Division I atmosphere, not atmosphere, but like in an arena.
I hope it is. I hope the fans come and pack the arena. That's a lot of fun. We had the opportunity to play a couple years ago in front of a pretty large crowd there in the state tournament, and that was pretty amazing. I mean, these kids have been going to games up there forever, and to have the opportunity to go play a high school game there, and have 4 local high school games there back to back is pretty awesome. So appreciate all the effort that's gone into this, and appreciate Rod Tueller and Tan Tueller for what they've done and the efforts of promoting this and promoting high school kids. We had the opportunity to go up today up to the Champions Club up there at the football arena and at the stadium there and have lunch with all the teams that came, and so it was I don't know. It's just a fun atmosphere. It's been a really fun weekend so far. Now we just need to go cap it off with a good effort tomorrow. Our fourth game this week. So
Well, and I got to ask you one thing with that luncheon. Did Rod Tuller bust out any wowies? Because that was the thing on his broadcast when he did the Aggies with Al Lewis. He was always saying wowie. Was there any wowies?
No wowies today.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it.
Today.
I used to track that back in the studio.
He used to talk. He talked a lot about stuff, but there were no wowies today.
I can't believe it.
And even Al was there. Al talked right before him, kind of introduced him, and then Rod talked.
Well, that's awesome.
It was a really good, really fun thing for these boys. I don't think they know how fortunate they are, but what a great thing. This is fun for these kids, high school experiences that they'll talk about for a long time. So we appreciate you guys covering this event, and broadcasting, putting it there for those that can't be here in person. So anyway, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And Coach, congratulations on the victory. Thanks for coming up.
Yep, appreciate you guys.
All right, again, victorious Skyview Bobcats, 53-48 over the Judge Memorial Bulldogs. And, of course, our player of the game is Tyson Bradley. So want to thank Shane Larson for running the camera for us, as always. And that's going to do it. We'll be on the air around, if all the games end the way they're supposed to, we'll be on the air around 2:20 with our pregame, and the Skyview versus Madison game should start around 2:30 for tip-off up in the Spectrum. So make sure to get up there, support all the Valley High Schools. Like Coach mentioned, there's 4 games starting at 10 o'clock. Mountain Crest is the first one. I think Green Canyon was the second game, Ridgeline the third, and then Skyview caps it off at 2:30. So that's all tomorrow at the Spectrum. So again, for all those people and Tyson Bradley coming up, thanks. Again, Skyview 53-48 winners. They moved to 4-3 on the season. Have a great night, everybody.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Alpine Cleaning, DD Auto and Salvage, Old Grist Mill, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Watch replays of previous games on CashValleyDaily.com.